Swami Nikhilesh Franji earlier, we will have a video message by Dr. Muhammad Tahir-ul-Quadri, well-known Islamic scholar and founding chairman of Minhaj al-Quran International, who has been living in Canada since 2012. We have a representative who would speak about the whole program. We invite him here.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Respected organizer, all the religious scholars, and my young brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum. Can I ask the meaning of salam by a Hindu brother? Yeah, please. I want it from the young person. So please. Yes, sir. Now, I'll give you the literal meaning of salam. It's peace be upon you. Peace be upon you. So what you have to say? Same to you. Correct? So let me start with a brief introduction of Minhaj al-Quran International India, and a brief introduction about Dr. Sheikhul Islam, Dr. Muhammad Tahir-ul-Quadri. So because when Swamiji has asked about Dr. Tahir-ul-Quadri, then I heard a very low voice and very few people who have actually answered and said that who is Dr. Tahir, or they know Dr. Tahir-ul-Quadri. So I have the brochure of Minhaj al-Quran. I'll read this brochure. I don't have any speech. And after this brief introduction, we have a 11-minute video, a documentary which is exclusively given by Dr. Saab for this particular function. It's a documentary, it's not a speech. Let me clear on this thing. So, introduction of Minhaj al-Quran International is that it was founded by Sheikhul Islam, Dr. Muhammad Tahir-ul-Quadri in the year 1981. With a long strategic vision to promote religious moderation, peace, love, harmony, and modern Islamic sciences. Minhaj al-Quran, you are surprised to know that we have a presence across 92 countries in a span of 30 years. Minhaj al-Quran International India, or International, strive to build a global society, community, basing on multi-faith tolerance and harmony, and to communicate the ultimate, realistic, rational, and scientific message of Islam to whole humanity, that Islam is about love, peace, tolerance, and coexistence across different civilizations. So in this way, we are working very hard in a interfaith dialogue. So just to give you an update, in this Ramzan, we had a interfaith iftar that we have conducted in Mumbai. And it was actually, I don't know whether people from Ram Krishna Mission, they knew this thing. It was actually joint effort of Ram Krishna Mission in Mumbai, where Swami Sarva Loka Anandaji, he was there. So it means that we already have a connection with Ram Krishna Mission in that. And now I am going to tell you the second connection that we have with this Parliament event. So now I am quoting what is the objective of Minhaj al-Quran International. The objective of Minhaj al-Quran International is that to promote peace, tolerance, and interfaith harmony. First. Second, to promote education, integration, and working for community cohesion. Third, to engage with youth, Muslims for religious moderation. Fourth, to promote women's rights, development, and empowerment. And fifth is that to promote social welfare and promotion for human rights. So I think in this session, today's session, we have covered the entire topics. That is our main objective of our organization. So that is again a connection with Parliament. Now I'm giving you a brief introduction of Sheikhul Islam Dr. Tahir-ul-Quadri. So he is the author of 450 academic books in Urdu, Arabic, and English. He is a public speaker who has delivered more than 6,000 speeches or lectures in Urdu, Arabic, and English. And how many of you have known about fatwa on terrorism and suicide bombing? Have you ever heard about this? Very few hands. So let me give you a brief on this also. The fatwa on terrorism and suicide bombing is the first fatwa which was actually launched and represented by a Muslim scholar against terrorism and suicide bombing across the globe. So when we talk about terrorism and suicide bombing, now means everywhere in all the news we are hearing terrorism, they are ISIS and they are blah, blah, blah. Many things are there. So when we talk about terrorism, we are only talking about terrorism. And we are also talking about peace. That what is peace? Peace is how to cure from terrorism, correct? So it's required for everybody, and it's a responsibility for each and every individual to understand the definition of peace first. And second, also to understand and educate this peace to their friends, to their colleagues, to their peers, in their society. So that is the responsibility, core responsibility that we have as a young people we have. And that to be, fortunately, we are in India where the majority of the population is young, so we have that responsibility in our shoulders. So in that, recently, Dr. Tahir-ul-Quadri again taken a very bold and innovative step in launching a curriculum the curriculum for peace and counter-terrorism, Islamic curriculum for peace and counter-terrorism. Why? Because there's a need. There's a need not only for the Muslim to understand the real meaning of Islam or about the terrorism and about the interpretation of the Islam, but also there is a need for other people to understand the Islam. Because if the Muslim is not obeying or following the real Islam, and if you know the knowledge of the real Islam, then probably you might guide that Muslim that, boss, this is not written in Islam, Quran, and Hadith. And this is what I have read in your books, quoted by your scholar. So on 23rd of July 2015, we have done a Western launch of this particular curriculum in United Kingdom. And also we have launched this curriculum in Pakistan. And very soon we are looking forward, if you all give your hands to us, we will be launching this curriculum very soon in India too. About this event, actually we got to know 3 days back only that this is what the event which is conducting. And 2 days back I had spoken to Dr. Jayesh Shah about this, and we said, and we have confirmed that we will definitely attend this event, and probably we will trying that we could organize or conduct a live video conferencing of Dr. Tahir-ul-Quadri. But unfortunately he's totally busy in giving lectures and working for the humanity. So he is on a Europe tour, and we couldn't get a chance, and because his schedule is already pre-planned. So, but he has given a message, and he has given warm wishes and a congratulation to all of you for organizing and participating on this function. And when we have asked about to give a lecture, live lecture or a audio lecture, then he has said that, beta, I'll send you a documentary film that what we are doing across the globe, about interfaith harmony, peace, and anti-terrorism things. So now I am going to show you that video. I'll request to show that video.
Came for the dignity of mankind on this globe.
Dr. Quadri has not only been arranging conferences and seminars around the world and condemning every form of terrorism and extremism, but he has also authored around 30 books on different aspects of countering extremist ideologies and the misdirected jihadi narrative. Time when people from all over the world, including the younger generation, are in some form or the other being influenced by the terrorist ideology, there is the likelihood of young Muslims being influenced by the terrorist ideology. There is also the possibility of Islamophobia becoming rife in non-Muslim communities as a reaction to terrorist ideology and activities. At such a juncture, Dr. Tahir-ul-Quadri's global movement for the promotion of peace, Minhajul Quran International, has prepared such a comprehensive curriculum. Islamic curriculum on peace and counter-terrorism, which is equally beneficial for Muslims and non-Muslims.
Basic challenge is not only the ISIS. The basic challenge is that extremist mentality which aims at creating hatreds and which aims at cutting the necks of mankind. This is just for the sake of expansion, of power. We have to tackle radicalization and extremism at its source.
It is a real pleasure to be here at the launch of this curriculum against terrorism and extremism.
It is a particular honor to be here today with Dr. Quadri and to share this platform, whose books have been inspirational and groundbreaking. And Dr. Quadri's seminal work will take us on that road to success.
Thank the Shaykh al-Islam for the seminar and what he's starting off. And it's important in our communities, in our schools, to get this message across.
We will certainly implement it in our ranks. You have done this for us. Soon after Ramadan, this course will go into our mosques.
I'm sure this is going to be a great contribution towards the true teachings of Islam.
And I really want to congratulate His Eminence, His Excellency, for taking this inspirational, courageous step once again.
This youth need you more scholarly, because we don't find in this continent of Europe people like you. We were having Razi, Kundi, Farabi, Biruni, but we don't find them anymore. You are the light for us. You have revived that role of following Islam.
So now I think you are now aware about what kind of work Dr. Tahir-ul-Quadri is doing across the world for peace and interfaith harmony. I'll end my this session with a prayer to God. Astu ma sadgamay. Let me give you a Quranic word. Ehdinas siratal mustaqim. कि मुझे सीधा रास्ता चला. Thank you very much. All the best. Thank you.